So I'm with Chris Daughtry, a gentleman who not only do I love and respect, I just am so happy. We stole you back. We kidnapped you back at Rock Radio. We are never giving you back, by the way,
And you'll never have to.
because you
You'll
you
never
feel the
have
you
to.
feel the love, right? Like you
Oh
feel
my
the
God.
community.
It's ubiquitous. I could not be happier with just how hard we've been embraced. And it feels good. And I've wanted to be here really since God, before anyone knew who I was, you
Forever since
know?
you've been playing the bars, since you
Yeah.
were playing the bars. I mean, this
since
was
since I
always your thing.
ever
Yeah.
decided that I wanted to be in a band and scream into a microphone, this was where I wanted to be.
And by the
So
way, no one in the world is ever going to say when someone wants to make you successful in the music industry, and you have always been successful in the music industry. So no one's going to say, you know what? I think I'm going to take a pass on that. And
yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
go this way, because that's very, very not happening for people. So you did exactly what you were supposed to do. Take that early path and then sort of say, you know what, look, I'm an established artist now. This is the music I want to make. And this is the music that I am making now. So I certainly give you a lot of credit for that. And I can't believe it has
Thank
been
you.
3 years since Dearly Beloved.
I know. Has it been 3 years? And November, I think, what is it?
September,
20.
September.
So in 2020 of September is when it came out, right?
2020, I think it came
So
out. Did it come out 2021? I think of September. I think. I'm not sure.
was it? Oh my God, you might be right. So
Google it.
September of 2020,
I think
twenty
so.
one. No, you're right. Because 2020 was pandemic.
And you were but
We
you were
we
working
released
on
it.
it in 2020.
I
So
was working on
still
it
it
in
was in your head.
2020. So
Yeah.
it came out in 2021. So in September it'll be 3 years. That's insane.
Yeah, it's insane, and what a splash you made back in. So many great radio tracks, World on Fire and Heavy as the Crown and Changes Are Coming. I think so many, for me, female empowerment, tracks. I felt a lot of that with
Yeah,
Lioness, and there were just a lot of great, really super powerful tracks. And now, of course, you've got Artificial,
yeah,
which speaks to me in so many ways. Of course, when I first heard it, I was like,
yeah,
oh my God, it's like a whole, kind of vibe on AI. And look, I do a live radio show every day. So you want to talk about how it and why it spoke to me? Obvious reasons right there, my friend.
yeah. I feel like in some ways every artist feels somewhat threatened by it. Every creative um, feels the pressure and feels the uh, like someone's about to come and steal your job. And
Yeah.
with music, it's terrifying when you start. We used to joke around in the studios, like like you know for not to for just for anyone who doesn't know, plugins are little effects things you put on tracks to add distortion or whatever. And we would always joke around like, oh, just put the Chris Daughtry plug in and have somebody else sing it, as a joke, like that was even not even a possibility. And now it's terrifying to think that, oh God, like somebody could literally use my voice and sing about shit that I probably would never sing about or don't believe in, or for um Johnny Cash doing Barbie Girl. You know what I mean? Like he would be rolling in his grave.
No control.
and
Absolutely no
and
control for
and
the
like
artist.
there's a
It's
novel,
nuts.
yeah, and there's a novelty aspect to it, sure, and everybody gets a kick out of it for a second, but then it's like, but wait, that's too real. Like that's terrifying. And at what end? Like where does this stop? And so we started, kind of talking about that stuff in the studio when we and it kind of sparked the conversation and the song. And um yeah, I think it was the first track that I ever wrote that had like zero hope. We're all fucked. The end. This is what's happening, and that's pretty much the song.
And rightfully so. And I'm happy that somebody addressed it, because I mean, it's just, it's crazy. And it's something that you think about and you're like, no, this could never happen. This is the alternate universe. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, it is not. Well, you are such a hardworking guy. I mean, have you stopped in 3 years? You haven't stopped at all.
Not that I can recall. I mean, whether it's creating or touring or the real job, full, being dad, that's like that's uh that's a lot in and of itself. So whether I'm being artistic or being dad, there's always something that's
Yeah.
keeping me
I look at
going.
you on the road, whether you're doing the, ginormo festivals, or you're doing a headlining tour, or you're opening for someone, or you're doing acoustic with Aaron.
Yeah.
That's a big undertaking to take too. I mean, there's no sort of like, hi, I'm going to go over here while this person does this and this. No, you don't do that during the acoustic tour. You're out there,
It was crazy too
with
because
everything out.
we and we had just released, the heaviest track of our career, and then we go out and do an acoustic
Well, I
tour.
love that. You're taking every single
Yeah.
turn. Oh, wait, let's not forget the duet with Lizzie.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, that was a big track also at Rock Radio, and Artificial is a giant track at Rock Radio, of course, heading for a #1 position for you, which is so freaking
Woo.
cool. How great is that?
Uh, I'm I'm trying to contain myself at this point.
This is awesome.
You know, it's incredible. I mean, I've absolutely worked my ass off for it, but I'm I'm so proud of this one, and it just means the world to me that it's been fighting this long and this hard, and it's still going. So
Slow and steady
yeah,
wins the race, my friend. Slow and steady wins
yeah,
the race. So I want to talk a little bit about, now you've signed with Big Machine Records. So this is great. You've
yeah,
got this creative freedom. They so understand, thankfully, who you are and what you can do,
yes,
which I think is so important to have that backing kind of behind you. It never hurts to have a great team behind you and believing in you, and they certainly do. And so I'm looking to get, I want a little information about the new record. I want a little bit of something. Give me a little something, a little taste of
yeah.
what we can expect. I've heard it's going to
They
be heavier.
Yeah, they've been incredible, as far as well, with everything, but really allowing me to just do what I do and what I wanted to do, and they're fully backing it and believing in it and supporting it. So I'm very grateful for that team over at Big Machine. And as far as this record, it is it's been a slow grind, and it's not finished yet, but man, does it hit. It hits hard.
Wow.
I'm I think Artificial was kind of, um, just the tip of the iceberg of where we were headed with this record. And it was kind of, you know, I think in a way it was like this, I wanted to let people know, like, this is where we're going. Like, this is the direction. And so we just leaned in a little harder on it, and we just kept going. And I could not be more proud. And everyone I've shown tracks to, I was with Jacoby a few weeks ago, from Papa Roach, and I was playing him some stuff, and his jaw like hit the floor. He was like,
Wow.
"Bro," and just to have, just to have that kind of feedback from, your peers that you respect. And um yeah, I'm really excited about it. I wish I could share more. I'm trying to tell you about it without giving too much away, um but we should be hearing something from it soon.
Okay. All right. I'm going to leave you at
Yeah.
that. And you mentioned Jacoby,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
and I love that you guys teamed up together for the
Yeah.
new
Yeah.
kind of reinvigorated version of Scars.
That was such that was an unexpected thing, very impromptu. When they were on the Shinedown tour and they were coming through Nashville, I was going to go to the show anyway. And when Jacoby found out I was going, he reached out and was like, "Hey, man, would you mind, or would you want to come up and sing Scars with me tonight?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, let's go, man, let's do this." And so I was listening to it all day, just around the house, having it in my AirPods, and I just got off a tour, so my voice was just beat down, but I didn't, I was like, whatever, it's gonna be fun. So like you can hear it in the track. I'm like, oh my God, this is like I didn't realize we were gonna be recording this. And so they tracked it and got it mixed and we liked it and we're like, this is great. And Jacoby was like, what if we put it out and have all the proceeds go to AFSP and
Love
and
them.
um I was like, obviously I have my own personal experience with suicide. And so I was, I didn't care so much about the flaws in the vocal at that point. I knew it was going to be doing some great things. So it was an honor to be a part of that and kind of unexpectedly just kind of reconnecting with my bro that I haven't seen in years. And it turned into something, way bigger.
Turned into something great. I'm a big supporter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. It's going to be going into the 5th year for me. I go out, I walk. We have a WDHA team. Every year I have Team Rock and Rough, which is my animal charity. So I kind of named it after that. And everybody comes out with their
Yeah,
dogs and
yeah.
does some walking and stuff. I love the folks there. The New Jersey chapter, Liz, who runs our New Jersey chapter here, is just phenomenal. They're such an important group with education, support. They just do so much. Every year they grow exponentially, and you go on the afsp.org site and you get so much information, and they're so important. And when I saw that you guys did this and the Talk Away the Dark campaign, I was so happy and inspired and energized. I know that you have that connection there, and I thought, wow, I can't think of a better thing to support than AFSP. So it was just a beautiful
Yeah.
moment, an incredible moment, and definitely a charity that means so much to me. Also at WDHA, I can't think of a walk that has not inspired me and that I've not walked with people. We've all been affected, whether it's family members for me and friends for me and
Mm.
family members for you. We all know someone who's been touched by suicide. So yeah, that was just an unexpected and incredible moment. And I'm watching it and I'm just like, oh my God, listen to these two incredible voices. So any sort of thing
Oh,
that you
thank
noticed
you.
in your voice, I certainly didn't notice, because you guys were just dynamite together on stage. Just
Oh,
dynamite,
thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
dynamite. Incredible. Um, oh, I want to talk about your band too, because I'm so excited. You've got so much going on with the band. Uh, we've got to remember now, March and April, stop me if I'm wrong, out with Breaking Benjamin. Then we do Creed
Yeah.
Cruise. Then we do Creed Tour.
Yeah.
Are there dates with Scott Stapp somewhere in there too?
We actually just did a show
Okay.
last week with Scott Stapp. Was it last week? I don't know. Time is weird. We had a show in a casino show out in California with him, and but yeah, we're doing the cruise, and we're only doing three of the shows on the Creed tour. I know the advertisement kind of I think made a lot of people think we were doing way
Yeah,
more.
there's a bunch of bands. You
And
got to look
you
for the
got to you got to
little,
look at
whatever
the
the
you
little
got
thing is,
to look
right?
at the fine print and look for the
New Figure
crown and oh
11,
that's
right? There's
yeah yeah
so many cool bands on, but you've got a super busy schedule, because I was looking at the Breaking Benjamin shows, and I mean, there's a lot of
yeah.
Breaking Benjamin shows. What a great double bill too between you guys and
I'm
Breaking Benjamin. I
excited.
mean, this is
Yeah, that's
awesome.
gonna be a lot of
Two
fun.
super fan bases, great catalogs of music, amazing live bands. So it's just a wild time for you.
I love it. I'm happy. It's the things are just Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the way things are going right now. And we're super excited about the Breaking Benjamin tour. We've been wanting to tour with those guys for a while, and I've never met them. I've been a fan for a very long time. Um, and I think Ben is such a great songwriter. So uh, who knows? Maybe we'll get on stage and do something together. Who
Oh, see,
knows?
I love that because there's an
Yeah.
unpredictability here because you guys haven't actually met. You're going to go on tour together. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah, yeah. We'll see what happens.
This is super, super cool. So, new record, we're gonna get another single soon, or do we have it's a 2024 record, yeah?
Possibly.
Kind of, okay.
Possibly.
Okay. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
We're still in the process of figuring all that out, but definitely a second single very soon.
Yay.
Um, and I'm very excited about this one as well.
Yay. And you're working with the
Yeah.
Four Horsemen guys, that whole
Yeah,
team, that
Scott
crew?
Scott and Marty, same guys that I've been working with for the since well, for the Dearly Beloved record and ever since. So as far as production is concerned, and co-writing everything with them as well.
Yeah, not only great talents, but really inherently good people too. Scott
Yeah,
a
yeah,
good dude.
totally.
He's just a really good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, super talented guy. Chris, it's always such a pleasure to catch up with
It's
you.
so good to see you. Did you get my text the other day thanking you?
I did, but I didn't think it
Okay.
was really you. And I'm
Oh, it
like,
was
this
totally
needs to
me.
be a
Of course.
scam.
I was like, she's busy, whatever. I'll talk
No,
to her
I
soon.
did not know. And I'm literally like, is this really Chris Daughtry? And I'm like, if I answer this person back, it can't be the real Chris Daughtry. I
Well, that
truly
was
did
me.
not think it was
That was
you.
me. Yeah.
It was really you?
Yeah. Yeah. Just text me back and I'll
Chris
confirm.
Daughtry texted me on my phone?
Yeah, I got your number. I was like, who's out there doing the most right now for,
Oh my
and I was like,
goodness.
I need to like send them some thank yous.
I thought it was like a Facebook, like a catfish.
No, no,
I expected like
no.
Neve to call me up and like I was gonna be oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna text you back now.
Awesome.
And you can always text me, but thank you so
Awesome.
much.
Of
And
course, of course.
artificial man, let's number one,
Let's
baby.
go.
I
Let's
love it.
go.
I love it. And thank you so much for taking some time with me today.
Absolutely. Hope to see you out there on the road and maybe see you at the studio next time. I'll bring some weight so we can hit the
I just said to you off the record, you've got to work me out. Just one session. I'd be really happy with that.
You
I could
got
do
it. Let's go.
squats for like 5 minutes. No, 2 minutes.
Really? Let's go.
No,
Let's
like
do it.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. DHA's Reconnect with Rockers is powered by Dover Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram on Route 46 in Rockaway.